Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of My Cool Friends. If this is your first time joining us, let me say hello. How are you? We go live every Friday for brand new episodes, and you can find all the previous episodes over on the iTunes. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lovely, lovely topic of conversation for you today. So, ladies and gentlemen, what have I been doing for this past week? Let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very good friend, and I have a lot of very good friends. I have a lot of cool friends, as they might say. Ha ha ha, I didn't mean to do that. And one of them gifted me a new software that was out there called Go High Level. Now, a little bit about me. I went through a coaching program that was revolved around a software called ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels is basically a very cool software that lets you create sales funnels. Now, what is exactly a sales funnel? Basically, it is a marketing tool, but this particular software allowed you to make your entire sales funnel all in one platform. So you would sell them one thing like, hey, would you like to buy this thing? And that entire web page is meant to sell them on that one particular thing. And then once they say yes, then you then sell them the next item that complements that first purchase. And so then it just keeps going in that direction. You keep complementing their previous purchase. Now, with that in mind, ClickFunnels was the primary go-to that you would say like, hey, like there's positives, there's negatives, but the primary thing was always that their funnels have converted. Now, the way that is kind of gone is that there was someone else who tried to step into the space and they didn't quite stick the landing. And there is a new software out there called Go High Level. And basically, as I look through it, it is consolidating a lot of the different softwares that we use for our work all into one platform. So we could just replace all of them overnight if we wanted to with this one key software. So you can choose to build a funnel if you wanted to, or you could choose to build a designated website if you wanted to. Websites are more so information hubs, and it's still very good to have one. You don't want to just have all funnels. A lot of people I know will have one particular site that will then link out to all their funnels, and that's how they'll like house their stuff. But this one, like you could never like build traditional websites on ClickFunnels. This one has a designated place just for websites as well. They're both words hard. They're both built the same way, but we're gonna share screen here. Oh, I can share particular screens. Awesome. Awesome. You don't have to see the 10,000 tabs that I have open because there's a lot of them and I'm ashamed of them. So this is what we have here. So we have our funnel and we have our website. We're going to take a look at the website we have here. So I have here, these are all my different pages that I have on here. I'm going to narrate this as much as I can because some of you are listening on audio, so you can't see what I'm doing. But with that being said, you see a screen with a whole bunch of different pages like, oh, hey, what is this? These are all the pages. These are all the places that you can go on the site. And one of them is named homepage. We're going to go there. When I built this homepage, like, I built a navigation bar on the top so that there's a way that you can navigate to all these different places. And then we just have, these pictures are different buttons. What I've basically done here is I have built it out like I had my previous site. The previous website I had didn't have as many tools as this one did. The only tools that they had was like, oh, hey, make some pictures and make those pictures be like into buttons. This one has actual buttons that I can put in here. So you would like, oh, hey, let's add something here. And we're going to add like, we got a proper button in here, don't we? Do button. And like, oh, cool. Like click to go, like click here. And then I would say like, click here and go to the trivia page. So I can remove some of these like images that have links, because the problem is that it's not always clear what is linked and what is not linked. So I can add that add that feature and take some of these messy linked images away from here. Because just as you sit on here, it's not clear what is linked and what is not linked, which was the problem. I made this on a Google Sites page previously, and so that's what I can fix on here. And I'm gonna just hit save. I can make it whatever sort of SEO metadata that I want. And yep, leave. Um, and then all the places on that front page will then go to all these different pages that I have. And this is where like you house all of your offers. So there's one for my mastermind, there's one for my merch store, there's one for my books, all my services I have on here, my testimonials, links to all my different offers. Now I had previously, I had these links will go to Fiverr pages. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna like build like tiny funnels out for all these different offers, even if they're just simple one pages. Hey, buy this thing, go for it, and then ta-da. That way I can, if you buy on Fiverr, it's going to like take some sort of percentage. This way, like I will get all the profits from that. So what we can do here, like the way that I got this, like it was actually gifted to me. Someone else had purchased the software and they said, "Hey Ben, here you go." And what they're essentially doing right now is they want to get as many people onto their software as possible. So there's a gifting ability that they have right now. So that's I am officially, it has worked. Your marketing has worked and I am officially a fan. And so the way that this is kind of divided is that you can see here it's built in sections. So this is the top section, and so I can hit save on this, and I don't have to rebuild this ever again. I can just copy this into all of my other pages, which is what I have done here. So you see here, I'll describe this to you for the audio listeners. The top of the page has this nice quote on it, but then it has the names of all the different places on my website. So home, services, mastermind, books, store, testimonials, and links. And when you click on each of those names, it then takes you to each of those pages. Now, normally you might have to like rebuild this tool, this bar that has all these names and links. You would have to rebuild that on each of the pages. However, you can just save that and just title it like, oh, hey, like get name, give it a title here, and then hit save. I'm not going to do that right now because I've already done that. And then what we could essentially do is like, oh, hey, I'd like to add another thing. And I have some sections of my own laid out. And then there's one here that says header section and the date it was made on. And just drop it right there. And there it is again. There it is again, all saved right for me. And I can add that on to any of my other pages so I don't have to remake it, which is what I have essentially done here. If I go to my little services page and cool, and there's my header, and I just changed the name right there. And I am so happy. I can't tell you guys how excited I am to build more and more stuff. I was just talking with someone about putting something out where like you can, like, as long as you have all the assets, like we'll just build your first one for you when you get this service. I was talking about someone and I was talking to someone about doing something where we build out your first one for you when you sign up for Go High Level through us, and you can just get the first one built for you when you have all of the photos and the texts and all of that like ready. We'll just build it for you if you sign up for us. That was an idea we had. The press. We had that idea in mind. Where is that on the bulletin board? We had that idea. Let us know what you guys think about that. Just getting your first one built for you, because I love playing with the techie stuff and all this in the background. It makes me so happy and excited to see like what sort of stuff is being made and how it's being utilized in the background. So this is something I wanted to show you guys and tell you guys about for all the audio listeners. And with that being said, if you guys have any questions about how this software works, I would love to answer them down in the comment section, whether you are on Facebook, YouTube, or if you are on the podcasting platform of your choice. You can still shoot me a message over on the Twitter, and I am happy to answer your questions. I am over on the Twitter. I am at Ace of Trophies. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I am probably going to be reporting back to you in the following weeks as I build out more and more. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a safe and happy weekend, and just have a very merry day.